Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Humble Greatness in the building. Y'all, I'm super excited for today's episode, man. We have the credit guru in the building. Yeah. Man, my boy. I'm not even going to introduce him. I'm going to have him introduce himself, but go ahead, man. Who do we have in the building? Let's go. Who we got?
Man, y'all know what's going on. You got Midwest Credit Goat, a.k.a. Mr. Make It Happen, a.k.a. Mr. 806 Months.
Whoa.
Mr. Against All Odds,
Whoa. A.k.a. Steady Shots. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this, bro. I love the growth that I've seen from you.
I appreciate it, bro.
Like, for real. Like, when we start talking about what's going on, now he's the credit guru. So we are going to learn a lot today. So this is going to be a power-packed episode, bro. You already know. I'm going to hand the mic straight off to you, bro. How did you get into the game, the credit game? How? Like, what was the transition for you?
Nah, facts. So if we're going to talk about how I got into the credit game, we got to go back before the credit game.
Scoot up just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, get up in there.
We got to talk about before the credit game. So when I moved back to Wichita, my hometown, and before I started the credit game, before I moved back to Wichita, I was doing music videos, doing videography, wedding videos, things like that. I moved back to Wichita, and I knew that the market wasn't going to be fulfilling for what I wanted my future to be. And the thing
you talking about the market from Dallas to Wichita? Yeah, I feel you,
Dallas,
bro.
Texas
Okay.
to Wichita, Kansas.
100%.
The price that I can charge people, and even just like the quality of work that people were wanting is night and day from Texas to Wichita. So I was like, man, the life that I'm wanting for my family for generations to come, like, I got to figure something else out. Music videos, that's not going to be it for me. Like, it got to be bigger. So I was like, all right, what can I find to market myself outside of Wichita? So we're gonna go back a little bit. So I work at Textron right now, and I'm gonna let y'all know now, like, I'm doing the credit game, I'm making good money, I'm able to take care of my family, I'm able to put people in positions to change their life and change things for their family for generations.
That's awesome.
But I still work a full-time job because I'm not where I want to be yet. Once I hit a certain number in my account and a certain money that I'm maintaining every month in my business, then my 2 weeks in and I'm out of there. So I'm working at Textron. I'm working 10-hour shifts. I'm going into work at 4 or 5 a.m. every morning. So I actually ran into one of Badman Kevo's podcasts. He had this gentleman on there named Dion Coopwood. And Dion, if you see this, I just want to let you, like, you changed my life. Like, you changed my life, bro. So Dion Coopwood, and he's on there, he's talking about credit. And he's just talking about, like, where he grew up from. He grew up a kid in Chicago, wanted to play basketball, went to college. It didn't work out for him. So I was just like, I can kind of relate to this for a little bit because, like, I wasn't born in Chicago, but I spent a little bit of my childhood living in Chicago. So, like,
I never knew that.
Yeah, I spent a little bit of my childhood living in Chicago.
Okay, bet.
I ran into his podcast. I related to him a little bit. I was like, man, I gotta learn more. Like, I gotta figure out, like, what he knows. So he ran like a 5-day webinar, bro, like a 5-day workshop. It was like $49. I told all my homies, like, hey, I'm not going to the gym. We not hooping. I'm not playing no video games. I'm not trying to pull up and chill. For the next 5 days from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., don't call my phone. And that's what I did for that week, bro. I got so much information in that week, bro. I'm just like,
5 days for $49? $49, bro. He giving that away.
Day 5, he brought Wallow in the car, bro.
For real?
Bro, just like seeing somebody have access to somebody like Wallow.
Absolutely.
Like, I gotta know more. You feel me? So at the last day, his 5th day, he made an offer. His original offer was like $30,000, bro. I'm like, I can't afford that. It went down a little bit. It went down to like $5K. I'm like, man, I could spend this $5K, but I'm gonna be messed up for like the next couple months. You feel me? I spend this. I'm still working my job. I'm still in between my own business. You feel me? Trying to figure out what I'm doing. So, like, man, I'm not trying to spend this money on this. And I'm like, all right, I'm finna just buy all of his courses and everything else, and I'm gonna just learn as much as I can by myself, and I'm gonna apply that. And if that worked, then I'm all in.
Yeah, so for sure.
I started doing that. I started applying, and the more that I'm doing, the more that I'm reading his courses, reading his ebooks and everything. Like, vetting other people. So, like, I'm diving deeper into the credit game. I'm learning, all right, there's Dion Coopwood, there's Darius Benders, there's Smitty the GOAT.
You naming some names, bro. Yeah,
bro,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro, like, I'm saying, bro, I'm doing my research.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Like, these is the people that I need to. I'm unfollowing everybody. I'm unfollowing all the bad girls. I'm unfollowing anything.
Yeah, I'm about to lock in.
Bro, I'm following everything. I'm only following people that's related to credit and building generational wealth.
I love it.
That, bro. And what's crazy is there was another dude, Basil Jackson. He tried to go to the NFL. He made a team, ended up getting cut, got into the credit game, and that's all he does now. He had another mentorship. Again, $5K. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to drop this $5. Like, I took the information Darius got. I fixed my stuff a little bit. I started working on my daughter's mom stuff. I've seen results, but I'm like, man, I ain't made no money from it yet. I can't spend this $5,000 on this. So I'm like, I'm finna go through his followers and see who he follows and who follows him. I'm going through the followers. I found this dude named Credit with Wesley Greer. And I just follow him. I don't message him, just follow him. He followed me back. I'm looking at his story, maybe like a couple weeks go by. He's reaching out to me. I reach out to him. Like, we networking, we talking a little bit. He's throwing me free game. And I'm like, bro, how much you making a month? He put me on game. You feel me? And he's like, yeah, bro, like, I bought mentorship, bro. And he ended up getting the mentorship from Basil. He paid the $5K. So I'm like, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pay the $5K.
I got the $5, but I'm like, man, I can't spend this $5 right now, bro. Like, I got a little girl, you feel me? Like, you know how girls is, bro. You might walk out the house and come out $1,000. You feel me?
Anywhere you go, bro, you step foot out the house, the money counter is just going down,
bro. So I'm like, all right. I hit Wes one day. I'm like, hey, bro, how much you charge for mentorship? He was like, I haven't done mentorship before, bro, but he was like, I would charge $1,000, but I fuck with you. I mess with you. So just give me $750, bro, and I'll take it on a little payment plan if you need to. I was like, I got $300 for you right here, right now, bro.
Okay.
Sent them $300. Made that money back, bro, like the full amount to pay him back within like 2 weeks just from the information that he gave me. He's in Basil's mentorship. So I'm like, all right, he paid the $5K to Basil. So like, he's getting all the information. I gotta pay him. It's only $750. He's gonna give me all the information that he's getting from Basil. He went Dion Coopwood. He paid for the mentorship for him. You paid that. You feel me? The $5, right? He already in minimum $10K into his business.
All right.
So I'm like, all right. I'm gonna just send him this little money. Sent it to him, bro. The information he gave just within that first month, bro. My credit score personally went from, bro, I started out with like a 400. It went from like a 400 to like a 700. I'm like, all right, I'm finna run this.
And how long?
Bro, like a month. I got into the credit game, bro, probably like August when I started like learning and like educating myself, going through the workshops, putting in the time. I met my mentor like in November. I paid him in December. By January, bro, I was at like a 750. By February, bro, I was at like 800, bro.
Dang.
800. So I'm like, all right, run these plays for myself.
Absolutely.
Run them for my family, run them for my girl, and let's see what we do. I hit up all my family, hit up all my friends. I'm like, hey, this is what I did for myself. I want to do this for y'all too. We can get access to this funding. We can invest in these businesses together. We can invest in this real estate together. Maybe only a couple of them hit me back. Of course. Out of the couple that hit me back, maybe only one of them went through and did everything that I needed him to do step by step.
Yeah.
My brother, he ran the plays. He got to like a 760, 770. He only like, he was still a little bit weary because he was like, all right, now the credit score is good. What's next, bro? I'm like, now it's time to go get the bag, bro. It's time to go get
absolutely.
Like, the credit's just one thing. That's just like, that's the foundation. But the resource is the money. You get the foundation so you can go get the resource. So I'm like, now it's time to go get that bag. He ran a play. Apple. I'm put there at the end of the show, everybody. At the end of the show, I'm gonna put y'all on game. I'm gonna help y'all get funded like $100K. If your credit score good and you do what I say, bro, you'll be able to get off this show and go get $100,000 in available credit to invest in your business, invest in yourself, do whatever you need to do. So I ran an Apple credit card play. He got like $8,000. His lowest personal credit card was like $3,000. I was like, yeah, let's fix your credit. Let's build the profile out the right way. $8,000. That's just one institution. If he wanted to keep going, bro, I could have got him 8,000, 10,000, 12,000.
Correct. I understand that.
Did the same thing for my girlfriend. Fixed her credit. Well, her credit, when I met my girlfriend, her credit was already good, bro. She already had like a 720, but she just had like little things on her profile that I had to like help her. Like, you need to go add this trade line. You need to go get your rent reported to your credit.
Rent reported to the credit, bro. A lot of people don't know about that. Keep going. Keep going.
So she went and my girlfriend went and did everything. At first she was like, I don't know, but like I got an 800, got my student loans removed from my credit report.
Yeah.
Like thousands and thousands of dollars of student loans that's stopping me from being able to get apartments, stopping me to be able to get access to things that the wealthy class has access to.
For sure.
So I got my student loans removed. She seen that. She was like, and that, bro, that was in like,
yeah, that's a life changer for people, bro.
It is, bro. It
Absolutely.
is, bro. And she seen that. She was like, all right, I'm all in. Whatever you tell me to do, babe, like I'm with it. She did it, bro. And under a month, bro, got her 30,000.
Come on.
On her personal side. She working on her LLC right now. Once the LLC structured the right way, they going to give her 3 times the limit. That's 90K, bro.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
People have to learn. and he's giving game right now. But the thing about it is this is stuff that they don't teach you in school. So a steady's learning, I'm going to still call you steady if that's
Nah, you good. You good.
I'm so used to doing that. What he's telling us is there's things, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, right?
Fact.
So there's things that rich, wealthy people are doing that we've never learned, bro, or we've never heard.
Fact,
or
bro.
if we hear about it, we're like, man, I need to see it work for somebody who I know in order for me to, dive in.
That, and
you know
they
what I mean?
still don't believe it. They like, man, he's scamming. He's scamming. And bro, this is what changed my life for real, bro. I'm speaking to somebody that make a lot of money, bro. And he was like, people always say scam, but scam stands for still confused about money. Ooh. I heard that, bro. I was like, oh yeah, it's on.
That's good.
It's on.
That's good. Okay, so you have the job right now.
Yep.
How many hours are you doing this? This is the side hustle for now.
No, yeah, but
how many hours you have to dedicate to it?
The side hustle making more than the main hustle, bro.
Stop
the
it,
side
bro.
hustle bringing in more.
Stop
and bro,
it.
people won't believe you, bro. Like, so when I first started, and this is what's so important about investing in a mentor, bro. Like, if I would have just tried to do these steps, start my credit repair business by myself, bro, like I would have been jumping over obstacles. I would have been tired, bro. First week, my mentor was like, you need to get a virtual assistant. You need to go hire an assistant. I'm like, man, I ain't got no money. I ain't even, you feel me? Like, I
barely afforded you, dog.
For real, like, bro, I can't afford that. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, I got this virtual assistant, bro. She in the Philippines, and like they work for super cheap, bro. And I can't disclose how much she charged me, but bro, she's charging, bro, like dirt cheap, bro.
Yeah, it's a steal. It's a steal of a deal
per client, bro. Like, dirt cheap, bro. So it's like, all right. And what she does, bro, like all I'm doing is onboarding my clients, bro. She's doing all the hard work. She's going through the credit profile. She's disputing everything they sell, bro. All I'm doing is onboarding my clients. Maybe like 4 hours a week, bro. Into like I work 60 hours a week, like about 60 hours a week at my business. I mean, at my job, my day job. My business, I'm in it, bro, 4 hours a week, and that's marketing and onboarding clients, bro. And marketing is easy, bro, because it's like, I'm just posting results.
Yeah,
just posting results. You feel me? Somebody see enough. They might not hit you up the first time you post results, but they see them same results 10, 20 times. They like, oh yeah, he making stuff happen. Let me see what he talking about.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate marketing. Like, I don't want to say hustle, but the ultimate marketing like gig, I guess you could say. Because no matter what you do, no matter how good you are at something. Yeah, bro, you post it once, people's like, that's cool. No, they see it. So I think it's like in the marketing game, people need to see it like a multiple number of times. I think it's like 3 to 5 times before they actually, really lock in. Yeah. And now with the way social media is, those numbers might be a little higher because you can scroll through so much stuff, right? Yep. So people need to see real people with real results, bro, and that's amazing. So I want to ask you another question. Yeah, I know you said the side hustle making more than the main hustle. No, congrats, sure. That's good. How much longer you have at the main? Because I know you said eventually you're gonna be gone.
No, facts, bro. I don't like to put time limits on something, on stuff, because it's like then you feel like you rush, bro. Like, I feel strongly like everything's in God's timing, bro. Like, I'll know when it's time, bro.
It's powerful.
Yeah. I know when. And once I, and it's really, bro, like I'm into the real estate game now. So like I'm working on like closing on my first property, putting tenants in it, getting it renovated and things like that. And I'm really, bro, like an action taker. So like once I see something works, like even with the music videos, bro, once I see I can do something, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's go.
Everything else is a bleep. Like I don't care about it.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
all in on this. So like once I see that, bro, there is no job. Like they might not. One day I might just wake up and be like, man, I'm not going in no more. You feel me? Like
I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's just like, man.
So let me ask you this. I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna still ask him, y'all.
Yeah.
So the reason why you got into the real estate game, is it because everybody who you followed as far as mentors owns real estate as well?
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
And it's really just like, all right. And bro, I'm from the trenches, bro. So like, bro, I look at everything in like hood terms, bro. Like, all right. And I like to speak to people that like come from where I come from, so they can grasp what I'm saying. So like, all right, I look at like the credit repair space. That's like selling grams. Like, all right, that's the little stuff like
correct,
like music videos, selling grams. All right,
gotcha.
You got like they come in, and then you got like my funding space. Now you got a little bit bigger clients. You might be selling zips now. You feel me? You might selling little ounces full of bigger quantities. All right, now we got some commercial clients. You feel me? Coming in a little bit more money, and then like the real estate, that's longevity, bro. Like that's something that I can give my kid. My daughter will be able to give her son will be able to give his daughter. Like that's you the plug now. Bro.
Yeah.
You the plug, bro. You can
Absolutely.
put people on now, bro, for generations and generations to come. And it's like, I don't want to just get things. That's again, like I'm always, bro, I'll probably be 60, 70 years old with a mentor, bro. Like that, I'm gonna always pay for mentorship, bro. Always somebody that knows more than me. How much you gonna charge me to learn what you know? Because it's like, I don't want to just pass my daughter properties. I don't want to just pass her money. I want her to be able to understand, like, without a foundation, there is none of this.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a just share a little bit. I did a wedding with Thad Swift probably like 3 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah. That is amazing. So we're at the wedding, we're talking, and I asked Thad, I'm like, so because Thad looks at me, he's like, yeah, bro, thank you for sharing this last moment with me. Yeah. And I was like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, bro, I think I'm getting out of weddings.
Oh, man.
And I was like, okay, because I'm like, bro, if you're doing that, then you have something else crazy that you're doing, right? Because you're one of the best at weddings easily. You know what I'm saying? He's just great at what he does. He was like, man, I invested in a mentor.
Yep.
That's exactly what he told me. Yep. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, man, I paid him a lot of money. So same thing you're telling me right now, right? And I was like, oh, okay. So everything you're telling me right now about mentorship, he told me 3 weeks ago. For real? Straight up. Yeah. He's like, bro, it's the best thing I could have ever done and this and that. He's like, man, it's a lot of money up front, but he's like, bro, you'll get it back.
You will, bro.
And they're going to give you everything that they know.
Facts, bro. Resources, connections, bro. Just the knowledge is enough alone. Just for me to be able to get on the phone with you for an hour a week, bro, and you make 150, 500, 250K a month, you feel me? Just for me to be able to get on the phone with you an hour a week, bro, I'll give you 10,000 for that.
Absolutely. 100%, bro. 100%.
And the problem with people like buying mentors, bro, like they'll get paid for a mentorship and they'll be like, man, that didn't work. No, it didn't work. You didn't work.
Ooh.
The mentorship worked. Like, he's a millionaire. You feel me? He's made, like, he's done it, bro. The system works. You just didn't put the time in. You didn't use the resources. He gave you the roadmap. You didn't execute. Yeah.
The whole 40-hour a week thing is cooked. Yeah, like it is, man. If you want to go ahead and really, really push the pedal, you know what I'm saying, and really build that generational wealth, you have to work way more hours than that. And the thing about it is, with people, they have to have a purpose. The purpose isn't to make money. If you heard what Steady was talking about, he just said, I'm doing this for my daughter. I'm doing this for my girlfriend. I'm doing this for my family members. And then the other point that's really good is it doesn't matter who you tell. They can be super close to you. They're probably not going to jump on. Yep. It's just what it is. But you can't let that discourage you. And people got to understand, man, there's a whole world out there. Let's talk about that. Millions. There's a whole world out there, millions, billions, however many people, right? Yep. If you start doing something and you become good at it, they will lock in. People will find you. It's like football. If you ever watch football like the Patriots, bro, Bill Belichick was coming out with players that you've never heard of. Yep. He'd be like, yeah, man, I just found them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who are like playing soccer, man, come in the NFL, man, you got the special skill. You know, they never played football ever, you know, or they play like 1 year. Yeah. And then now they're in the league. But that's the thing. If you're really good at something, bro, they will find you. They will lock in. It's going to take a lot of time.
Yep.
Sometimes I know you probably woken up and be like, man, I don't even know if this is even really doing nothing.
Nah, facts, bro.
But, bro, you have to bet on yourself. And it's easier for you to bet on yourself because you bet on yourself with the music videos.
Yeah.
But I'm going to invest in the camera. I'm going to get the lenses, the lighting. And then you move to Dallas. And then you get with, I don't remember that dude's name, so I'm not going to say it. But you get with him, right? He opens your mind up to the game and what it can be.
Yeah.
And boom, you take off running with it. But I remember, bro, when we had the conversation and you looked at me straight in the face, bro, and you was like, man, I'm thinking about leaving.
Yeah.
And I looked you straight back and said, bro, go.
Yeah, bro.
I
that was scary,
up, bro. Straight up. You was like, man, I don't know, because all your comfort was there. You was like, bro, I know it. And I looked at you and I was like, nah, bro, you need to leave. Because let me ask you, what do you think your life would have looked like if you would have stayed here the whole time? Straight up.
Bro, I'm going to keep it a bill with you, bro. Like, I'll probably still be jumping job from job, bro. I'll probably still be trapping, trying to sell the next gram to the next, you feel me? Like,
for real, straight up.
Dead ass, bro. Like, and I'm, like, when I said Dion changed my life, bro, like, I'm give you your flowers too, bro. Like, you changed my life.
I appreciate
it.
And
at that point in my time in life, bro, like, I was at a transition, like, man, like, I want more, but I don't know how to get it.
I don't know how to get it.
And the people around me, like, they don't want what I want out of life. Like, they cool. Like, they comfortable with what they got. I want more. And I'm like, man, Angelo want more. Absolutely. I got to get around Angelo, man. What can I do to get around Angelo? Yeah. Like, yeah, bro, just like, I just want to thank you, bro, for always being able to just come and get advice from you, bro. Like, even if it's just like, you just being like, pull up, bro. Like, just pull up.
Yeah, absolutely.
On me, bro. Like,
the thing that people have to understand about me, bro, is I didn't have, bro, when I told my parents I wanted to rap, they were like, nah, bro. Like, all my life, my parents were like, you could be anything you want to be. You could do this, you could do that. Bro, as soon as I told them I wanted to rap, they was out, bro.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, and the thing about me was, like I said, bro, I moved every 3 years because my dad was in the military. Yeah. So when I was in high school, bro, I saw what happened with Atlanta. Atlanta blew up in front of my face when I was there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, this is doable. Then I move out here, and I'm like, I saw Kansas as a blank canvas.
Yeah, potential. It got potential.
Yeah, I was like, oh, bro, there's everything that I saw back when I was in Atlanta, I can go ahead and try to do it here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why. So I'm going to switch it back off to you. So I feel like that you went to Dallas, boom. You're like, okay, let me do that. And the thing about it is, when you in Dallas, you shoot music videos at the highest level.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're in your Dallas, your LAs, Atlantas, New Yorks, places like that, like,
it's a big city.
These dudes don't miss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of them that don't miss. You know what I mean? And these dudes is cold. So I appreciate you being a sponge, bro. And just, bro, I'm a get around and I'm going to soak this game up. I'm going to put my pride to the side and stop acting like I know everything and get some game.
No, fact.
Because that's what it is. But when you think about it, bro, 5,000, 10,000, 15, whatever it is, to change your life, not only yours, but to change the whole trajectory of your family, bro.
Yeah, no, facts, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Facts, bro. And it's like,
pay that. For sure.
You got to, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Mentorship, bro, is like, bro, it's scary, bro. Giving somebody that you ain't never met all that money, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you like, man, you gotta take risks, bro. Like, that's just me telling y'all, bro. Like, you have to take risks, bro. Like, money is paper. You can make that shit back, bro. You can make it back. You make it, spend it, and make it again, bro. Like, money is always gonna be here. Take risks, bro. Like, you gotta take risks. If you don't take the risk, you will always be in the same position that you're in. Yeah. Always.
No change is no change.
For real, bro.
No change, nothing changes.
Don't take the risk and be lazy. Don't take the risk and be like, man, all right, I paid the money, now I'm gonna be a millionaire. Because it don't happen like that. Like, you gonna be out of your money and mad. Like,
absolutely.
Happen. Like, you gotta take the information that they giving you and execute. That's why all my mentors love me, bro. Because when we get on our onboarding call, I'm letting them know, like, hey, throw the information at me. Like, don't be scared about thinking that I'm gonna be overwhelmed. Like, throw the information at me and I'm gonna run the plays. Like, all you gotta do is throw the ball and I'm gonna catch it.
Come on, man.
Every time.
Come on, bro. Every time.
For real.
Bro, that, man, I'm super proud of you, bro. So is there anything that you want to touch on Like anything specifically? Like I know we kind of talked a lot, but is there? I see you got some notes.
No, yeah, I got a little bit over here.
So is there anything you want to go ahead and dive into the notes on?
Yeah, so I'm gonna touch bases on two things real quick. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all credit profile should look like in order to go get the bag, in order to go get the funding. And to start off, like, the funding isn't to go shopping. The funding isn't to go
Come on, man.
buy clothes,
Tell
jewelry, go to the club. Like, the funding is so you can invest in cash producing assets, like things that's going to bring you more money. Like, if you're going to go buy a car, go to Navy. Don't go to the dealership and go get 1,000 inquiries for one car. Go to Navy Federal, build a relationship for a couple months, and apply for the car loan. They gonna give you $50,000. You can go get 2-3 cars with that. Now you got one car for transportation and 2 cars to list on Turo, or start your own private rental car business. Like, get the funding and invest in assets that's gonna bring you more money, or you're gonna be in the same position that you in, and with a $50,000 in debt. So
Yep.
we're gonna start off. I'm gonna tell y'all how to structure your profile the right way. There's 5 major things that the credit bureaus or lenders look at when they're considering your score. So like the first thing is like late payments. When you look at, and a lot of people say like, don't use Credit Karma because it's not accurate. Don't use Credit Karma to think about what your score is, because it's a vintage score. It's not your FICO.
Correct.
Most lenders use your FICO 8. So, but I use it to look at what's on the profile, because 99% of the time, what's on Credit Karma is showing what's on your profile is pretty accurate. It's
correct.
It's what's reporting. So I look at Credit Karma. You go click TransUnion, you click at Equifax, or go to Experian and look at your Experian score. You're going to click the profile and scroll down a little bit. It's going to show 5 categories. First one is going to say payment history. Payment history has to be 100%. If your payment history isn't 100%, they're not going to give you no money. Like, if I borrow money from Angelo and he like, hey, pay this back next week, and
he doesn't.
I don't pay him back next week, and he gonna write down in his little notepad like he didn't pay me back. Payment history 99%, and then when I try to go get money again, like, man, you didn't pay me back that one time until a whole month later, he ain't gonna want to fund it.
Especially when you're trying to ask for more money.
Come on, you're not gonna want to give me increase or nothing. You're gonna be like, man, I barely want to give you what I gave you last time.
Correct.
So yeah, payment history has to be 100%. Next thing we're gonna go to is gonna be your utilization. So, and this is like a myth. They tell you that your utilization needs to be under 30% in order for you. It's a lie. You're leaving a lot of points. That's like 100 points that you're leaving on the table. You feel me? So like the way the credit score is built up, I want to say it starts at like a 300 and it goes up to a 850. So that's like, what's that, like 5? I'm not good.
Yeah, like 500, 600 somewhere in there.
Yeah, so like points.
It's about 600. It's about 6. It's 550 points.
Yeah, so those 550 is divided between those 5 categories that I'm about to tell you about. So first one was the payment history. So the utilization, you want that under 10%. Under 10%, you're using most of the points that you have available to use under that 550 points. You feel me? So under 10%. If it's not under 10%, you hurting yourself. Under 20%, like, but under 10%, like that's gonna get you the best possible results. So we got payment history, we got utilization, we gonna go to derogatory accounts. Those are like collections. You don't want no collections on your account. Like, if somebody on there reporting that you owe them money, ain't nobody gonna give you no money. No collections. Then we're going to go to credit age. So your credit age is, they want that to be like between 7 to 10 years. You can sometimes let it go with like 4 years, but like 7 to 10 years, like it's the sweet spot. But this is, again, that's where the rent reporting come in. It's key. This is $1 million worth of game. This is what I get on my clients. So you go download Rent Reporters or you download Rental Karma. On those 2 apps, they'll backdate your rent payments for like the past 10 years. So like, say you got 1 year of credit age. Your credit age takes an average of all your accounts, and like, all right, he has 10 different accounts. The average age of those accounts is 5 years. Okay. So you need to be at that 7-year mark though. You feel me? So we're going to add the Rental Karma and the Rent Reporters. That's going to be 10 years each on each account, and you're going to backdate your rent. And if you say you have an apartment and you haven't been living there 10 years, but your mama own a house or your grandma own a house, you're going to call your grandma and you'll be like, hey, grandma, I'm finna put your address on Rent Reporters, and I'm going to say that I've been living there the past 10 years. They're going to send her a text message. The text message is going to be like, hey, has he been living here the last 10 years? Has he paid you $500?
$500 like a month.
Yeah, a month.
Yeah.
It's whatever
sure.
you put on there for the rental payments. They don't care about that. They just really want your $9 a month. You feel me?
I feel you.
So they're not finna do a bunch of verification. They're gonna text your grandma. Your grandma's not even gonna have to text back yes. She's gonna have to text back why. Yes. Text it back. In a week, you'll have that 10 years reported to your credit report.
Stop it.
Bro, that's going to be like
another
100 points, bro. Like, I'm giving y'all the game right now, bro. Like, this is how, if you have a 600 credit score, bro, and you can't get to the 700, it's because your credit age is probably low or you have late payments. Add this rent reporter or rental karma on there, get that credit age up, bro. You're going to see the increase, I promise. So that's the credit age. We want 7 to 10 years. The next one we're going to go to, what's next? We did late payments, we did collections, we did utilization, we did credit age. Last one is inquiries.
Man, come on.
The inquiries. So I'm gonna put this in a term that people where I'm from gonna understand. Say you in a club, fellas, you in a club, and you see a girl you want to pop at. You go chop it up with her, and you like, hey, let me get your number, baby. You feel me? And she like, I'll give it to you before the end of the night. All right, you go about the day. You see another girl you like. You're like, hey, baby, let me get your phone. Let me get your number. And she like, I'll give it to you at the end of the night. All right. Third girl, you do the same thing. All three of those girls go talk to her like, hey, this nigga over here asking me for my number. You feel me? He asked me for my number too. Yeah. They talking. So now those are inquiries, bro. Those are inquiries on you don't want those. You look thirsty, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? You don't want to look thirsty to the girls. You don't want to look thirsty to the banks like you're wanting money. So that's why I say if you want a car, don't go to the dealership. Go to the bank, go to a credit union in your area, build a relationship with them, and they going to bless you where you can get multiple cars under that one loan that they going to give you. Make some assets. You feel me? Don't buy liabilities, buy assets that's going to make you more money. That's going to pay for the things that you want to buy. So them the five, that's the 5 categories. If you get those 5 categories like that, your inquiries under 4 inquiries, like you're golden. That's 5 things. You'll be at a 700 plus score and you'll be ready to get the bag. And this is what I'm finna get you ready for on the next part. You feel me right here?
Okay, come on.
This is the $1 million worth of game. I'm finna show y'all how to get funded like 80 to 100K. So the first bank that I'm gonna explain to y'all like the funding aspect. So in order to get business funding, you have to show on your personal side that you know how to manage money. You feel me? So like the business, they're gonna give you 3 times whatever your credit limits is.
Correct.
On the personal side. So if you got 30K in available credit on your personal side, they're gonna be like, all right, he knows how to manage his available credit on his personal side. His business is gonna need way more money. And if your business is structured the right way, LLC the right way, you got your business bank account, you got your business phone number, you got your business email, you're not using a Gmail at gmail.com. You got to use that at mycompany.com. You feel me? You want to look like a corporation to these banks in order to be able to get the money that these corporations is getting from these banks. Correct. Like they want to give you the money.
Yeah.
That's how they make money.
You just have to just prove it.
You got to prove that you're legit, that you're not just a random Joe on the street trying to walk in a bank and be like, hey man, let me get $100, Angela. You feel me? Like,
yeah, you're right.
So like if your personal profile is structured, the business it's gonna be easy to get the funding on the business side. So what we gonna do is, first thing we do after the personal structure, we got all those 5 categories. Look at how they want. We got at least 2 credit cards with $3,500 limits. We're going to come over here to the business side. We're going to structure the business. We're going to get the business address, the business phone number. And all of these is easy. If you go to my Instagram at Midwest Credit Goat, I have videos telling you exactly like what websites to go to get these for the low, bro. You can get your business address for like $20 a month. Like, make yourself look legit. Don't look like you doing your business outside of your garage and your crib. Make your business look legit. So we on the personal side, we got, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell y'all how we gonna fund how we do funding on the personal side. Generally, when you fund somebody's credit profile, you want to fund, my bad.
No, you good.
You want to fund sideways. You don't want to fund up and down. So you got TransUnion, you got Equifax, and you got Experian. So you got
those are the 3 credit bureaus, by the way.
3 credit bureaus. My bad.
No, you good.
So on TransUnion, you have banks that only pull for TransUnion. You got banks that only pull from Equifax. You got banks that only pull from Experian. So we're gonna go to banks that pull one TransUnion, a bank that pulls from one Experian, a bank that pulls from one Equifax. You get 10K from each one of those banks, remove the inquiry, go to another bank, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. That's 30K, that's 60K right there. You keep doing that on the business side, and that's how you get those high limits and those high available credit. So we got the personal credit set up. We got the business set up. We're about to go get access to our first 80K. What we gonna do is we gonna go to the Apple credit card. Everybody got an iPhone. Pull out your iPhone. We gonna go to the wallet. This is the number one thing that people mess up on when they're applying for credit cards. When they put annual revenue, bro, everybody thinks that I need to just put my revenue, 50K a month.
Don't do that.
Household revenue. You got your girl in the crib. You might have your kid in the crib. Each of y'all make 50K a month. It's always household revenue. If you put 50K a month, they're going to be like, all right, we can only give him a percentage of that 50K.
Correct.
50K a year, I mean, we can only give him, let's give him $5,000.
Yeah.
Versus he makes 150K a year. His household makes 150K a year. Okay, we can work on that a little bit. You always want to put your household income. You do that. So we go to Apple Pay. We put the household income. We do everything in there. Another play, something that they not gonna tell you online, bro. They not gonna tell you.
Okay, come on.
When you run the Apple Play, it's gonna give you a pre-approval. So it's gonna tell you how much you're approved for if they want to give you that money. And bro, if you're getting approved for anything less than 8K, you didn't do it right. You should have came to Steady. I would have got you right. If you get anything less than 8K from Apple, you should have came to Steady. So you're gonna do the pre-approval. They're gonna give you your pre-approval, let you know how much you're getting. You're going to go back to your TransUnion. You're going to freeze your TransUnion, bro. When you freeze your TransUnion and press approve on the Apple card, they not going to get
It's not going to hit you with the inquiry.
no inquiry, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
They just gave you 8 to 10K, no inquiry. All right, bet. So now I can run another TransUnion play because I didn't get the inquiry on that. So we're going to come over to U.S. Bank. Same thing.
Yep.
U.S. Bank is national. You don't got to be in that. There doesn't have to be a U.S. Bank in the area that you're in. We're going to make an account. We're going to build a relationship with them. We're going to put $50, $100 in there a week. Build the relationship. Any like extra like services that they have. So if they have a secure card where you can put $100 in there, go get a secure card, put $100 on there because the banks want the relationship, especially credit unions. So like Navy Federal, Chase, like smaller banks, like they want the relationship with you because they have to compete with these bigger banks like Bank of America, the Wells Fargos. You feel me? So they want to work with you. You just got to show that you're
right.
For real, bro. You just got to
right.
show that you're not a scam.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gonna go on the U.S. Bank. We gonna get 10K. So we got 10K from Apple. We got 10K from U.S. Bank. I'm gonna put y'all on another play, and this is TransUnion too. So this is just TransUnion. We already up 20K on TransUnion. We gonna go to lightstream.com. And I ain't gonna lie, the gurus and the funder, they gonna be mad at me for sharing this game with y'all, bro. But I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, my family, they finna be straight, bro. Like, everybody around me gonna be straight. So me giving this game to y'all doesn't hurt me at all. Like, I want everybody to win. I want y'all to run the plays. I want y'all to hit me on Instagram like, damn, bro, I just ran a Lightstream play and they gave me a 50 ball. I'm finna go invest in my first box truck. Like, that's what I want. Like, I want to see everybody win. So we gonna go to Lightstream. We gonna do the same thing for the revenue or for the yearly income. Lightstream is gonna give you a used car loan, but they're not gonna ask for a lease. They're not gonna, or you can do a new car loan. They're not gonna ask for a title to the car. They're not gonna ask for anything. They're gonna deposit the money into your bank account the next day. If your profile,
Stop it.
Come on, Angelo. Come on, Angelo. So they're gonna deposit the money into your banking account the next day, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. It's a loan, so like the annual percentage rate is going to be a little bit high.
Probably gonna be high. Yeah.
You might be paying like $400 a month on a loan,
sure.
and it might go up like, you feel me, a little bit. It might be a little bit high, but it's like if you use that money and invest into the right things, bro, you can make that money back before the interest goes up and pay it off. But it's like people get the 50 ball and like, man, I'm finna go get a grill.
That's so wild to me, bro.
Come on, bro.
If you get 50K, please do not spend it on ice, bro.
Come on, bro. It's
please don't do that.
Money. Come on.
Please don't do that, man.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah, bro. Buy you something that's gonna make you more money every month, and you use that money to buy the ice, to buy the things that you want to buy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you go to Lightstream, they gonna give you the 50 ball. They gonna give you minimum 20. If they give you less than 20, you should have came to Steady. You should have came to me. I would have got you right. So we're gonna go to Lightstream. They're gonna give you 50K. You gonna right. So what's that right there? That's 50. That's 60. That's 70K right there.
Already, yeah.
American Express. And everything that I'm telling y'all to put on one application, you can put these on all of your applications and it's gonna work. American Express, same thing. They're gonna pull from Experian. So we offer TransUnion. Experian gonna give you 8K. I mean, American Express gonna give you 8K. We come down to Discover. Discover gonna give you 12K. If you got less than 12K, you know what you should have did.
Should have came to
And
steady.
they gonna pull from Equifax. So right there, bro, that's already closer to that's already 80, 90K in funding that if your credit profile look good that you can go get. And if you don't believe me, just run the place. If your brother got good credit, tell your brothers to go run the place. And if it don't work, shout me or call me out on Instagram. Call me out, but it works. I've ran the place for my family, bro. I've ran the place for my clients, bro. The testimonials that I get, bro,
crazy.
Wild, bro. This is a girl. I worked with her, single mom. She got 4 or 5 kids, bro.
Oh yeah, she need to play.
Hispanic, bro. Never knew about credit. None of that, bro. She has a 500, 600 score, bro. Credit score always been super low, bro. She ended up, she was scared, bro. This was
of course, yeah,
bro. I was charging $500, bro. $500. Hey, give me $500. I'm gonna get
and I'm gonna give you the play.
These are my results. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm doing everything for you. All you gotta do, I'm fixing your credit. All you gotta do is add these credit builder accounts, these trade lines on here, and that's just gonna boost you up a little bit. I'm gonna do all the hard work. All you gotta do is bro. Within a month, bro, she went from a 500 to a 750, bro. She texted me back "Is this real?
Yeah.
Is this real?" I'm yeah,
yeah.
All you gotta do is just trust the process. You invest in yourself, bro. Just trust the process, and everything gonna work out for you. And it's another thing that I want to say. Before I got into the credit game, I had a talk with my grandma, and I was in a relationship, and me and the girl ended up not working out. It was a 4 or 5 year relationship. And she told me, she was the reason your businesses aren't working out, the reason your relationships aren't working out, the reason your friendships ain't working out is because you didn't work on you. You got to work on you. You got to get that relationship with God. And that's the biggest thing. Be intentional with your prayers. What you pray for, it's going to happen. But you got to be intentional. Tell God how you want to win. Tell him what you're asking for. Use scripture and quote that in your prayers, and he gonna bless you.
That's powerful.
He gonna take care of you. And don't only do it when you down. Thank him when you up too.
Come on.
I'm telling y'all what I did, bro. These is the steps that I did, bro. I got right with God. I worked on myself. I worked on my credit, and now I'm helping people change their life.
Yeah, dog, you was going to church with me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I still go to that church, bro. Love that church, bro. Me and my girl goes. Love it, bro.
Good.
Yeah.
I think the thing about it is, we've already said it, but I want to reiterate it again. The mission has to be bigger than you.
Yep.
It can't be about how much money can I get? How can I stun on my own people?
Yep.
Let me go ahead and get this money so I can pull out this Rolls Royce and have everybody looking at me. It's not about that, man.
Yep.
I've been in rooms, I'm going to tell you this. I've been in rooms with people that make a lot of money, like monthly. When they're going around the room, they're like, how much you make? And they're like, oh, yeah, I make $150. I'm like, okay, $150 a year? No, a month. And you'd be like,
crazy, bro.
You'd be like, dang, okay. Yeah, at that point, you don't even, when the ball come to you, you like,
you don't even want to talk.
You know what I mean?
For real. I'm just blessed to be in the same room with you.
But the thing about it, man, you have to put yourself in a different room. And if that different room costs money, you need to pay it because you need the information. Everybody has the same 24 hours.
Yep.
Okay? But it even says in the Bible, the people suffer for lack of knowledge. They don't suffer because their work ethic is trash.
Yep.
They suffer for the lack of knowledge. So even if you work your tail off over and over and over again, but you don't have the right vehicle to get you to where you want to go, you ain't finna get nowhere.
Come on. And that's exactly what mentorship is, bro. It's it's a
Straight
GPS, bro. If we go to Atlanta right now. Atlanta hella big, bro.
Bro, there's conferences right now we can get into. Right now.
Nah, for real, bro. So we go to Atlanta, bro, we're not going to just drive and try to find our hotel. We're not going to just try to drive.
We'll never find it.
We'll never find it. And if we do find it, bro, it's going to take hella long. We going to run out of gas. You feel me? We going to have to go through a lot of obstacles. You feel me? Versus we pull up that GPS, the mentor going to tell you, hey, make a left right there. You're going to have a little construction up there, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to have some obstacles up there. The police up there clocking people, you feel me? Make a left right there. This is what I did. This is how I got to where I'm at quicker. That's exactly what a mentor is. It's just a GPS system, bro.
That's a great way to look at it, bro.
For real.
That's a great way. So let me ask you this. How many people are you mentoring right now? Or are you just helping or are you mentoring?
Man,
I feel like that's kind of two different things.
No, it is.
I feel like mentoring is like, I get time with you on a phone call, and helping is kind of like just the foundation. Like, hey, I'm gonna show you I am who I am. Let me go ahead and clock this real quick.
No, definitely.
You see what I'm saying? Okay.
So like, again, like I have a lot of avenues in my business. So like I have the credit repair. So like as far as clients, bro, I probably got like 30 plus clients.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, like 30 plus clients. But again, I'm not doing the hard work. My VA doing everything.
That's right.
Bro.
You said that. Yep.
VA doing everything. So then I got my credit repair clients, and then I have people that like hit me up like, you helped my friend get to a 500, or you helped my friend get to a 700. How much for mentorship? Like,
so dope.
But it's the thing, bro. When they see the work, like they'll pay you, bro. People when they see you have the results, they have no problem paying you. When they see that workload though, they stop showing up. Like, you already paid me, just do the work. Yeah. That's all you got to do is do the work, bro. I've been paid for mentorship, bro. And my mentees just disappear off the face of the earth, bro. Cause it's too much. Yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it takes 6 months. Like, if you think that you finna wake up and in a month, all your vices is gonna be kicked, all the bad habits are gonna be going, and everything, it's gonna take at least 6 months, bro, for you to get your mental right and for you to actually lock in on something, bro. Yeah. Like, you got to take that 6 months.
I think it takes, what is it saying, 90 days?
Yep.
Before something becomes a habit. You have to do it like every day for 90 days or something like that. So the thing about it is, I mean, let's just keep it 1,000. You got bad credit, you know what I'm saying? You have all these bad habits, and you've been doing them for years. Right? Years. It takes, it's going to take God to get you through that. You know what I'm saying? So what I like about what Steady said, it's not just about you. It's about, spirituality has a lot to do, bro. Let's just get straight to it, man. God, your relationship with God, you know what I'm saying? Your relationship with your family. I'm going to get real deep real quick, and I hope he doesn't get upset. I don't think he will. But Steady looked at me in the face, bro. He came here. He was living in Dallas. He said, hey, man, I need to talk to you. And I said, pull up. Yep. He pulled up. He sat in the studio. I said, bro, what's going on? He said, man, I'm debating on coming back here. And you know what I said? I said, bro, don't come back. Nah, man. Hey, nah. I said, bro, why do you want to come back? He's like, man, my daughter. Yeah. And he was like, but the money ain't, you told me, he's like, man, the money ain't as good as out here. And I looked you straight in the face. And you remember what I said? I said, bro, you need to come back for your daughter.
Come back, bro. On me.
And I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear. Because you had that, you had the face where it's like, man, I'm happy I came to you, because that's really what.
That's what I needed to
hear. That's what I needed to hear. Okay, yeah. You ain't scratching my back. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But it's real, dang, man, you know what? It's really what I needed. And I'm glad that you made that decision, because you made that decision. Now look where you are now.
Yeah, bro. It was a blessing, bro.
Come on, bro.
And I'm a strong believer in everything happens for a reason, bro. Like, I had to move to Dallas, and I had to run my business to know how to run a business, know how to have customer service.
For sure.
So it's like, all right, now I moved back. So it's like, if I would have never moved back to Wichita, bro, I would have never got into the credit space. I would have never started working at Textron. I would have never ran into the Bandman Kevo interview with Dion Coopwood. Everything just happens for a reason, bro. And I'm just grateful, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just super grateful, bro, of the way everything just panned out, because it could have happened worse, bro. Like, I could have moved back home, and I could have went back to traffic.
You could have went back to whatever you knew. Absolutely.
Yeah, just to try to get by, you feel me? And I was like, man, that ain't no longevity in that. Like, everybody I know that's in the streets, bro, either dies or ends up in jail, bro. Everybody, bro. Yeah. Eventually. Yeah. Eventually. And I'm not trying to just be that next statistic. Like, I'm trying to be a different type of statistic.
You want more, man. You want more out of life.
Yeah,
bro. That's amazing. I'm going to tell you this, man. I'm super happy and I'm super proud of you. Straight up. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? You getting the knowledge and then giving it back, you know what I'm saying? And bro, you're taking risk and you're seeing rewards. Everybody that I was in that room with that I was talking about earlier that made all that money, they said, bet on yourself. Yep. Bet on yourself. Because the thing about it is, okay, if you bet on yourself and it doesn't work, then what? That job always gonna be there.
Always gonna be there.
Right?
Next job always gonna be there.
It's always gonna be there. Companies will never stop hiring. Let me tell you that.
For real.
There's always gonna be a hire sign. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, one of the things that changed my life Steady was I saw companies and I saw how they treated people. You want me to give you 2 weeks, but you'll fire me on the spot.
Come on.
That don't even make sense. I got a whole family at home. So you won't come to me and be like, hey, you know what? This ain't working out, but we'll give you 2 weeks. Get your family's affair in order. And then after that, you out. Nah, they come up, hey, man, you out of here.
It's time to go. Figure it out.
I saw people pass away. And then the very next day, there's somebody new in that spot.
For real, bro.
And I was like, bro, it doesn't matter how hard I work for these people. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Bro.
So then that was one of the reasons I was like, man, I have to just bet on myself, bro. I don't know what this looks like. I'm in Wichita, Kansas, trying to start a music studio and shoot videos. That doesn't make any sense, bro.
Nah, for real, bro.
Not here, bro.
That's what like got me into like being an entrepreneur, bro, and just wanting more, knowing that like that 9 to 5 for 40 plus years, bro, ain't worth it, bro. I watched my grandparents, bro. My granddad work, bro. My whole, bro, since I've been born, bro, I've always seen him work at the job I work at now, Textron, bro, like 40 plus years, getting up every morning at 5 a.m., working his back.
Doing special offers, staying late, going in early, double time, triple time. Yeah.
And after 40 years, bro, you feel me? He finally gets a chance to retire. He gets 2 years of actually being able to enjoy himself before he passed away. It's like, bro, and that's not like, bro, that's often. That's a lot of people in that type of industry, bro. And it's just like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Giving your whole life to a company to retire, get 2 years to enjoy it with your family, your great grandkids, can't even really play basketball like how you used to play. Body don't feel the same.
Yeah.
So it's like, I need to be able to retire when I'm 30, when I'm 40, I can still
The average millionaire, 61 years old.
Yeah,
remember that,
hey, bro. That's crazy,
bro. We still got a lot of great years left.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? So, man, that's amazing, bro. Thank you for giving the game, bro. Is there anything else you want to say besides hit you up?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something for all your community, bro. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want y'all. Hold on, I texted my team earlier to make sure that I can do this for y'all. Bro.
Okay,
give me one. Okay, babe. Yeah, we good. So this is what I'm gonna do, bro. And this a blessing, bro. Anybody in your community, bro, text 316-393-0435. Text Humble Greatness. Text Humble Greatness, and I'm gonna get you onboarded with my team, bro. We're gonna repair your credit for $300. $299, bro.
What?
$299 if you text 316-393-0435. Me and my team gonna get you onboarded. I'm gonna get you into the group chat. You're gonna be like you're $1,000 client, bro. I'm gonna treat you like you're $1,000 client, and you gotta be from Angelo's community though. If you're not from the Humble Greatness community, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, I can't do nothing for you. But you subscribe to the YouTube, you send a text to 316-393-0435. Text me Humble Greatness. I'm gonna have my assistant hit you up. We're going to get you onboarded, $299, and we're going to get started on your credit repair journey. That's a blessing. I wish I would have got my credit fixed for $299. Like, that's a blessing.
Yo, that's a steal.
Yeah, for real.
The thing about it, you have a higher credit score, even if you're just talking about just getting loans, your rates are lower. When you have bad credit, your rates are extremely high. And that car you paying for, I could buy it for a lot less than what you're about to pay for it, right? So, man, get your credit right, get your foundation right. I did learn some stuff for sure. Yeah. I know a lot about the credit game. Yeah. But hey man, you would spit some facts. So this guy, I'm telling you, he knows what he's talking about. You know me, man, I'm fact checking people straight up. I didn't really have nothing to say because I'm like, bro, he's hitting. He hitting, you know what I'm saying? So, man, lock in. He gave y'all to play. And at the end of the day, you just got to want to run it. So,
for sure.
It is what it is, man. We got Steady here. The Midwest Credit GOAT.
Midwest Credit GOAT. Mr.
He got
806 months. Mr. Make It Happen.
Come on, man.
Mr. Against All Odds.
Come on, man. We love it. All right, man. That's another episode of Humble Talks. We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Appreciate you.